Hey Shine family, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shay. Today's tarot video is going to answer the question, who wants you and why? And we'll also get some tea on why they haven't approached you yet. So with that, we're going to go ahead and pick your cards. So pick a card, allow yourself to relax for up to 30 seconds. Feel free to pause the video to do so. Be sure to pick a card with your heart and not your eyes, as your eyes can be deceiving. And you can ask your spiritual guides to help you pick a card or cards because there may be more than one message for you. I'm going to give you a little extra time to pick your card, and then we'll hop into pile one. Hey, pile number one, welcome to your reading. Let's find out who wants you, why do they want you, and why they haven't approached you yet. Okay, so let's see what's here. So just to start off, there is definitely a lot of fire energy here with the Ace of Fire and also with the Salamanders card here. Both of these cards signify the element of fire. That can be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. More specifically, a Leo, especially with this Leo card here. So they may have a very intense energy. They may be very attractive. They may be someone who's very forward, and they kind of, I don't want to say they force their way on you, but they kind of make it known that they like you. If they don't make it known that they like you, they have no problem like kind of prancing around you, asking you out on dates. Like they're very forward, I feel. And it might be a very intense sexual energy as well. Period. So whether you've been involved with this person previously or not, I'm not really giving a feeling, sort of, kind of. There's a possibility that you've been interested in them before, or they've been interested in you, maybe a previous relationship, something of that nature. But I just know this person is just not scared. Now with the Salamanders, I feel like there is definitely this braveness to them. Again, they may be very bold. For some of you, they could be in the army or be in some type of military kind of situation. Like whatever they do for a living takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of bravery, and a lot of like leadership ability. They could be a leader in their own right, like in their life period. They may be the first person to always start things, go right in. Okay. Again, with Shango here, strong energy. I'm getting a very masculine energy. Now, this doesn't have to be female or male. When I say masculine energy, again, it's a very active person, a very forward person, a very logical person. And they have those kind of traits. They could be in the law, interested in the law and balancing things out. This person may actually honestly have a good personality. I don't really see any negatives here. Again, with this 5 of Earth and this 7 of Air, they may have felt like we're disregarded by you, or maybe you guys tried to go down that path. I'm here for somebody, you tried to go down that path one time and it just didn't work out that way. It wasn't necessarily horrible. It's just kind of like someone in a situation is thinking like, I don't want to go down that path again because they've been abandoned, or maybe they were abandoned by other people and they're kind of projecting that on you, whatever the case may be. There's some type of energy going on there with that abandoned feeling and not feeling like they have the resources. For some of you, I just heard they don't feel like they can approach you because they don't have a lot of resources. Whether that's they don't have a car, whether that's they don't have any money, whether that's they don't have enough friends, contacts. Like I feel like they don't feel like they're enough to be able to approach you. But if you do spend time with this person, I do see that you probably have a really good time. There may be a childlike energy to them or to each other. Like I feel like you might get around each other and just really get along and it kind of flows. I feel like it may be like, again, it's a previous relationship, someone you knew when you were younger, something of that nature. You bring it into the now and like now it's flowing. It makes more sense. So maybe they just got in contact with you and they're like, okay, I could probably do this. For some of you, if this is a person from the past, I don't really get a strong ex feeling. But if this is your ex, I feel like they really do want to balance out the scales. They want to make it right. They feel like they want to be able to come in and like and show that they've changed and progressed as a person. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and move into why they haven't said anything to you yet, or do you know anything about this? This makes complete sense to this. Okay. So the first card out is Island Time. If I can pick it up. Okay. Island Time. And it says, in your own time, take your time, active, have a relaxed attitude, be more lighthearted, and meditate. So they're sitting on this. They're still in that place of where they're trying to figure out if they should approach you. They're probably like waiting out to see what you say, what kind of cue words you use. trying to figure out if you're single, trying to figure out if you're interested. Like they're kind of just taking their own time. And for somebody, I just heard you told them that you were taking your time. And you're not rushing in, like into any relationships, into anything. Like I feel like you're in a space where you may not be very interested in whatever it is they're trying to offer. And not that it's personal. I just think you're just in a space where you're not interested. So they're kind of just taking their time and just waiting on you. Then we also have bold move here. Now, when we talk about that boldness, that bravery earlier, right? An invitation, being proactive, taking steps, making things happen, gift for someone or for yourself. So again, this person be waiting around. They probably, I feel like this person does take initiative. So whether that's texting you, calling you, asking you out on dates, like they are constantly putting themselves in your vision, but they haven't said anything because they honestly feel like they're gonna be rejected. Let me just say it, call it how I see it. Taking out the trash, finally dumping that loser, cutting ties, emotional clearing, self-love, spring cleaning and healing. And I'm getting a lot from this, okay? Again, maybe you guys are in a previous relationship and you dumped them because they was doing too much or vice versa. But I also feel like for some of you, you're in this space of like doing the inner work and the self-work, and this person either senses it or knows it. But then I also feel like this person could also be in a space where they're trying to love themselves. Because again, I don't think they have it all together, and they want to have it all together before they say like anything to you. They want to have it together before they say anything to you, darling. And they don't want to get like rejected. Like it's just so much going on. So they're like, okay, let me get my stuff together. Let me take out my trash. That's the message right there. Let me make sure I don't got no loose ends. Let me make sure I'm not in any crazy relationships. Like when I approach this person, I want to approach this person, with the best intentions and with like a clean slate. Like I want to have it together before I even say anything. So let's see why. Okay. Why are they interested in you, boo? Okay, first of all, because you got it going on. Okay, at least seemingly. We all, but seemingly you have it all going on, baby. You are the sun. You are the sun. You are bright. You probably have like a very bright personality. You're probably very outgoing. And it does. You don't have to be any of these things. I think some people also have an inner glow. So you may not say a word at all, but there's something about you that exudes like respect and love and beauty. And they probably can sense that and they want a piece of that. And even if it's not something that you do like overall, it also just could be that when you come in contact with them, you are the sun. Also, Leo energy, I just realized this is a Leo card as well, considered in the tarot deck. So it could be that you just give off really good vibes. You're super happy. You're super childlike, and they enjoy that about you. You kind of lighten them up, kind of lighten their load. Also, with the Nine of Pentacles, the money just tightened, right? I just for some reason I'm picturing like a really successful man or woman. I'm picturing a woman right now because I'm a woman, but I'm picturing like a really successful woman, who has like her money together, who may, she has a car, she has a house, she has a, she got this, she got that. Like she has it really going on. Or she has a business and she's like really striving in that business and putting her money down. Whatever it is, it's growing, you're growing. And I feel like they see that growth and they just kind of want to be a part of it. They just think you're beautiful, honestly, just to sum all of that up. Look, coming right. I can't make this up, y'all. Okay, so we got the Scruff card, okay? So you're strong, you're beautiful. Again, with this Leo energy, isn't that crazy? Leo energy, okay? So you're super strong. And I think I'm getting like that strong black woman trope. And I mean, whether or not you're black, it doesn't matter. Strong woman trope where you always do things for yourself. And I feel like this person does not want to come to the table without anything. So I think that's another thing. Like they know that you're this beautiful woman. And I just, for some reason, I just heard for somebody that they want to be tamed by you. Okay, period. Like I feel like they feel like you being in their life would help them get their life together. But I feel like they also understand that if they come without anything or without like at least something to start with, that would be ideal. And it may not be something that you said, it just could be what's going on. Same here. Same with the Ten of Cups. Like, isn't that crazy? You have so much abundance, even emotional abundance. Like you're filled. To this person, you are emotionally fulfilled. You don't need anything. You daggone sure don't need them. Okay, y'all know what word I wanted to say. You definitely don't need them. So they're that's how they're viewing you. So they're just kind of like, okay, whatever I come with, it has to be like a lot. because otherwise she's not gonna take me. They've never really met anyone that's as emotionally in tune or like willing. Because I feel like a lot of people don't do emotion, and I feel like you're really emotionally willing and understand other people, and like you're all of this greatness and all of this powerhouse, but you're also like a gentle, being who empathizes and who cares. And I think they just want to be careful of that. And then same with the Three of Swords. Some of you have experienced a lot of heartbreak. Which probably ties into why you're so empathetic and why you're so like emotionally like mature and developed. But I feel like you've experienced a lot of heartbreak and you've experienced a lot of even if it's from this person, like maybe this person added on to it. But hold on, I'm taking a whole nother turn. They feel like you can mend them, but not in that like needy toxic way. They feel like you understand their heartbreak and you would try to fix it. But I also feel like for some of you, there's some heartbreak that you're working through, which is also blocking this connection. Okay, so to get you all just an idea of who this person might be, we're gonna just pick some letters out of my little homemade letter jar. Okay, let's see if we can get some letters for some of you. Who is interested in pile number 1? Okay, we got I. O. Who's interested in pile 1? S. Okay, and we got B. This person's first or last name could start with either of these letters, I, O, B, or S. Thank you so much for watching this reading, pile number 1. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Let's find out who wants you, who got a crush on you, why haven't they approached you yet, and why are they attracted to you. Let's hop right in. Okay. For some reason, I'm hearing to say this person's fighting demons. I don't know. That may be working for some of y'all. Okay. So for some reason with this 10 of Air card, this is a card of like, obviously, death, bad omen. It ain't all that. But I also feel like the need to say that you may not even know this person. Yeah, for some of you, you don't know this person. And I don't know why. The card has nothing to do with that, but it intuitively, that's what I'm being told. First, for those of you who do, there's a lot that you do not know about this person. Like, there's a lot under the surface than what they tell you, what they talk about, what you're aware of. Like, it's a lot going on there because it's just a lot of like travesty here. Okay, we got the 5 of water upright. We got the enslaved prisoner. It's in reverse, but still. Both of these cards, if you just look at the imagery, it's just cards of struggle. This person may have tried to approach you at a previous time and got rejected. But that's neither here nor there because I don't think that that's a problem. I don't think they're like irritated or upset by it. I just think that their ego is a little bruised, but I think their ego is bruised anyway. I think life has bruised this baby's ego, period. But going through a lot, just being really emotional, being kind of pulled down by a lot of things. They may have a lot of family issues or struggle with balancing all of that. I don't know, like this person is just constantly fighting within themselves, with themselves, stuff like that. There is a lot of fire energy here with the fire element in reverse, so they could be a fire sign, which is funny. There may be another pal that, you might need to go check out. But there may be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, but that doesn't, again, that could be in their chart. It could not. This just could be the energy that they get off. There's a lot of like dead energy here. The fire element in reverse is a card. For some reason, I feel like this person has stopped chasing you at some point. Okay, because there's so much going on. Let's say you don't know this person, but this person has approached you or has said something to you or has been like in your friend group or something of that nature. I feel like you're aware of that, but they kind of got upset when you weren't interested or when you didn't pay them any attention. So they kind of took a step back. But they still watch, they still pay attention, they're still energetically interested. They're kind of just like strategizing. What's the best way to approach you? Is it in their best interest to approach you? Stuff like that. Like, are very defensive and very, whatever it is, they don't want to get their feelings hurt again. Okay, for some of you, somebody out there used to be married to this person, or they proposed. Like, they've been rejected before. That's all I know. Like, they've been rejected before, and it's possibly in this type of setting. You could have met at a wedding or a celebration or a party or something of that nature. For some of you, I just heard you are a party to them, if that makes any sense. Like, they're very interested in, like, the way you move, the way you dance, the way you carry yourself, things of that nature. Like, they're very interested in that. But I almost feel like it's untangible for them. So let's see if we can narrow that in, like, why they haven't approached you yet. So we have groom, rocking it and kicking it. Okay, so with groom, we have husband, partner, interested in a commitment or advancement, love of a lifetime, wedding or event. So both of these cards, literally wedding or event, both are in these cards. Both are talking about bliss and like a happy moment, a happy time in someone's life. So again, they may have tried to commit to you or wanted to commit to you, but either you weren't interested or vice versa. And, again, bruised ego. Maybe they were previously, like I said, they were previously in a relationship with you and you broke up with them, something of that nature. Like, they wanted more, but they feel like they're not going to get it. And then we have kicking it. In control, talented, driven, kicking bad habits, trying to score, team players, accomplishing goals. See them steady trying to accomplish this goal. We have rocking it. Being yourself, confident, loud, proud, hitting the right note, harmonious, concert, and showing off. I heard very strongly that they feel like you are out of their league. That's just that. They feel like they're out of your league. They feel like you're super confident. They feel like you're really, like, put together. You're probably, like, really, like, have your life going, and they're not quite at that level yet. And I also feel like they kind of want to be, okay, your energy is very strong. You are very sure of self. And even if you don't feel that way, that is the energy that you're projecting to them. And they feel like they're not going to be able to control that energy. They refuse to relinquish control to you. So let's say if you're a male in this situation, like you're masculine in this situation, you may like the chase. You may like to go after what you want and, like, and gather the person that you want, but they don't like that. They want to be able to come gather you. I don't know who that's for, but baby, that's for you, okay? So we're going to find out why they're interested in you. I find this very interesting. So, okay, just intuitively, now we got the Judgment and we have the Knight of Pentacles, right? So I'm going to give it to you straight with this Judgment card. You were very decisive. You were very decisive with them. And honestly, they just want what they can't have. It's less even about you than it is, you know what I mean? Just you. They couldn't stand being rejected. So they kind of, they may not even realize how much you rejecting them is fueling how much they actually want you. Now we got the Hierophant and we have the High Priestess. So there's two things here. With the Hierophant and the High Priestess, to me, these are two separate energies. These are energies that are on opposite ends of the scale. One kind of rules the spiritual and the head and the mind, and then we have one who kind of rules like the tangible world, the rules, the restriction, the religion, things of that nature. And I feel like the morals, rather, that's the better word. I feel like you guys operate on two different energies, and they like the opposition of that. They like that you guys are polar opposites. So where they may be very level-headed and controlled, you may be very intuitive, or vice versa. Things of that nature, like they really do enjoy that. But again, there's something here. You really were able to make a decision. And for some reason, I keep hearing you're on the money. You're on the money. So you may be right about this person, and the reason why you continually reject this person. I mean, neither here nor there. They just want what they can't have. They feel like they were unfairly judged. They feel like they were like put in a situation. That makes so much sense with the the enslaved prisoner. Like, I feel like this person didn't feel like they presented their best selves to you, and they're like, dang, I want another chance to like kind of show them that like I'm the one. The Five of Pentacles slid out, and the Page of Pentacles slid out. Yep. Like I said, this person's going through a hard time. Like I said, they didn't get to show you what they got. Okay? They're like, dang, I want another chance. Like, give me another chance. And with the Page of Cups, I just feel like I just heard that was cute. That was cute. I feel like that's how you felt. Like, okay, this was cute, but I don't have no time for that. They just want that new chance. They want that new love, that new introduction to you. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else here. So let's see if we can get you a name out of the name jar. I just put the letters of the alphabet in here, so we'll see what comes out. G. Who's interested in pile number 2? What does their name start with? M. Who's interested in pile number 2? Okay, and we got X and P. So their first or last name could start with P, G, M, or X, okay? But that's all I see for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching this video. If it resonated, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Let's find out who wants you, why haven't they approached you yet, and why do they want you, okay? So let's go ahead and hop right in. Okay. So, just off the bat, this person may be very, they're healing. It may not be something that you know. I'm just going to be like matter of fact about it with this 6 of Air card, with this 4 of Air card. This is a card of like healing, obviously, recovering after a lot lost. I do not think that you know this. I think that this is someone, they may hide behind like a facade a lot, or they may try to avoid like emotional conversations. Like, I almost feel like you can feel that something else is wrong, or something's there, or something's affecting them, but they're not necessarily saying anything to you in regards to it. But this person has definitely been through a lot. They definitely could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. They could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Again, or they could be very emotional in nature. That necessarily doesn't have to apply. They can just be very emotional in nature, or very, I found that some people can have a very emotional energy without talking about emotions, especially men. There's a lot of people who you can feel that they're feeling something, but they're very quick to be like, no, I'm okay, I'm fine. I feel like that is this person. There's just an impatience about this person, and it's very emotional. They may have tried to like rush into a relationship, or rush into meeting you, rush into talking to you. Like they when they go at you, it's almost a little off-putting. There's this impatience here. And also for somebody who, however they come off, is not how they are. So essentially, if this person's like big and strong, they probably are very like puny on the inside. Or if this person's like super, like I said, if they're hard as shell on the outside, they may be super soft on the inside. Like, I get that kind of idea. They may be older. Both of these cards reference needing advice from older people. So I feel like they may be older, or they may also try to advise you a lot. That may happen. Or they need a lot of advice. They may come to you for advice. But I think this person has a very big impatience to them. They always feel like the clock is ticking. This may be a person who also really wants to have a child. So they may also kind of exude that energy. They may already have children, but I feel like they may be someone who has a tendency to have children with every person that they mate with. I don't know who that's for, but that's for you. So I feel like, so that's probably how you identify them, is the fact that they just have a lot of children, or they just have this impatience. Like I feel like they go from their relationships. They go from relationship to relationship really fast, because they don't necessarily, apply themselves. They feel blocked by you. They feel like you're not very interested, but they're kind of very persistent. They may be in a petty period right now, where they just being real petty with you because of this rejection. But I'm going to tell you right now, it has nothing to do with you. They're just butthurt. And we also have a message from air as well. So that just lets me know that like they're going to stick to it. They're going to push, baby. They're going to keep on trying. If it ain't today, it ain't tomorrow. It's going to be very soon. That gives me high Scorpio energy, okay? So then we're going to move on to find out why they haven't approached you yet, or what's going on. Should they, you know? We have shy. They're nervous, too nervous to ask you out. It takes a minute. The answer is maybe, second guess. We have the stork. Back to that baby. Now, what I say? Got some shorties. A new addition, ideas manifested, pregnancy, baby, child, children, family, good news, inspiration. Family is really important to this person, whoever they are. Take a chance. Go for it. Good chance. Set your intention for a positive outcome. You can't win if you don't play. They definitely feel that way about you. They feel like you're not giving them the opportunity. Or they feel like like I said, they feel like you're closed off. But this also can apply vice versa, where they feel like they should take a chance, but they're shy. Very, very nervous. And again, with this takes a minute. Like they're trying to work on their patience, because I feel like you may have had to tell them like, wait. And if you haven't, they may feel like they have to wait because they may see you in some type of situation or some type of relationship, something or the other. They see you doing something and they're kind of like, okay, I'm going to take a second, but I'm like still on that. Again, I think this person may have a child on the way with this stork card. And for some reason, the scenario of like let's say you don't have children, but this person has a lot of children. That may also be an issue too, because they may feel like they have too many children to approach you, or vice versa. That whole scenario of like not wanting to bring a new person around their child. So they're trying to like do all of this work so that they can like, you know, create a relationship with you so that they can trust you. Now we're going to find out why they are attracted to you. So we have the Four of Swords and we have the Seven of Wands. For some reason, I feel like with this Seven of Wands cards, they like to fight in you. I feel like you are very sassy. Male or female, doesn't matter. You may have a very strong tongue. You may be very defensive. Very and not defensive in a bad way. I feel like you just don't mind speaking your mind and saying what you mean and like cutting to the point. You may have a lot of prospects as well. Like for some reason, these little sticks at the bottom just make me think you're fighting them off with a stick. You know what I mean? So you may have a lot of prospects as well. So for some people, that's interesting to them to be the one who wins over everyone else. But I also feel like for some reason they can sense that there's more going on up there than what meets the eye. They think that you're very, very interesting, and that you you may be stressed, you may be, you may talk about your problems to them or something of that nature. Like they can sense your depth, and they kind of want to know that more about that depth. Let's clarify that. Let's keep it 100. They may be very attracted to the way you look. They may be very attracted to the earthly things about you. Okay, I mean, let's hold that thought. Okay, we also have the Justice card here as well. Very fair. I feel like because you have boundaries, they like to see if they can test them, but they haven't been able to win, quote unquote. They haven't been able to get past that, so they're kind of like getting frustrated now. The Six of Cups, you may be very giving. I feel like you're very giving of your energy. I feel like you may entertain this person. So you may text back, you may call back, you may, from time to time have a talk, so that it's almost like you give them little pieces and it keeps them coming. Give them little pieces of emotion. But you are the Chariot. Moving forward, always being very direct, always getting things moving. For some reason, some of you may be a fire sign or air sign, but you may be moving things forward. You may have a lot going for yourself, a lot of things to ride on. So let's see if we can get a name. And this could be several people, to be honest. S. Who wants pile number 3? We have I here. And we have M. Their first and last name to start here. That just spelled out Sim, so I don't know if that works for any of y'all. V and D. So that's all I'm seeing for you, pal number 3. Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye. Hey, pal number 4. Welcome to your reading. We're going to find out who wants you, why, and why they haven't approached you yet. Okay? So let's go ahead and hop in. Definitely the case of the ex, okay? Yeah, this your ex. This is your ex. At least that's the energy that I'm getting, okay? So let's see. We have the 5 of fire. No, we do not. We have the 10 of fire, okay? And then we also have the 8 of fire here. Now, this lets me know the communication has stopped. Whatever was there, whatever relationship that was there, it is gone. Whatever passion that was there. I feel like this may have been a very passionate relationship at one point. There may have been a lot of love here, but I also feel like this was a very tumultuous, I think that's how you say that word, a very stressful relationship. It's always something going on, always some type of test, always something going on with this relationship that just wasn't positive. It almost felt like every single time it was a test. I also get like the chaser runner energy going on with this relationship. Like someone's always chasing, someone's always running from the connection. This could be a soulmate, this could be a twin flame. Now, let me always say, just because someone is considered a soulmate, that does not necessarily mean that you would spend the rest of your life with them. Same with twin flames. Everyone's journey is different. Some of us may not even meet our twin flame or our soulmate, but I think that this person may have been with you in some sort of past life connection, whether that's karmic soulmate, or you know what I mean, twin flame. This person was with you at some point, hence why this journey is always so stressful and so irritating. This person also, I feel like this person is arrogant. I'm gonna just call a spade a spade. They are arrogant. They always are looking to get something from you, even when they don't deserve it, even when they haven't worked for it, even when they've been horrible, they still expect you to give them a certain level of energy. Probably because of the history. You know how you know somebody so long that they just expect you to be a certain way. So we have communication stopping here, right? But then we also have communication starting back up and needing to improve. Okay, I feel like this person has narcissistic tendencies. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like you may be empathetic for some reason. Undines and mermaids is also a card of healing. So I feel like you may be a healer of some sort, whether that's physically or you know what I'm saying, just spiritually. You may be a healer of some sort, and you may have a tendency to always heal this person's problems. Hence why it just always ends up mending back together, because you mend them. And this also could apply vice versa, but I really do think that this is coming from the viewer. You are the healer in a relationship. You are the kind-hearted one, and so they always kind of come back. And then even that proves forward with this 4 of water in reverse. This is basically talking about a situation being able to be revived with a lot of work. So I feel like you have the ability, you guys could possibly come back together. Maybe you even entertain it from time to time, but it takes some give and take always. It's an opportunity that everyone has to be in on, and everyone has to be 50-50 on in order for it to work. So I do think this person believes that they could get you back. They just kind of have to go through their little moment. They kind of gotta get over themselves, especially if you guys have blown up at each other or had like an argument. They really have strong feelings for you. Like there's something unsaid here, but their pride is kind of getting in the way, because I think they want their way from you. And unless they can, it's not even like unless they can get their way. It's not really that. It's more so like they haven't even realized that, like they're still mad, they're still upset, and they're still trying to hold on to their position in the argument, or their position of whatever that they feel, that they haven't even realized like, hey, maybe I should put this to the side so that I can get this person, or that I can get back with this person. Does that make any sense? Like they're still in that space where they haven't really realized what they did wrong or where they kind of caused hurt. But they are. I really do think at some point they're going to come in and try to talk to you, or at least come in and try to fix it and you know, revitalize the relationship. But who knows? So let's go from here. Let's see why they haven't said anything yet, or what you need to know. Okay. Secrecy. Okay. Hiding something, an affair. Use discretion, surprise, collaborate, protecting, denying, and risk. So, of course, obviously, hiding something and denying steps out for me. I think this person, I'm not going to say they cheated on you. I'm not going to say that. They could have. But I think that this person hides a lot of things from you, and that may be a reason why these fallouts end up always happening. Because for some reason, I just picture somebody who during the time that you aren't talking, or during the times you guys aren't on good terms, there's this void of information that you have no idea about, if that makes any sense for anybody. So like, you don't know who they're talking to, you don't know where they are, they literally disappear, and then when they come back you're like, where the hell have you been? And then they're like, don't question me. And it's like, well, like, how else are we supposed to like create something when I don't never know what's going on with you? They may have another person involved, but I really do think that this person is somewhere else when they're not with you. And then they just put up this front and this facade, or they try to like have their cake and eat it too. Even if you know about it, like let's say you know about it and you're okay with that, it's like they want the you not being a part of their life in that way for themselves. I don't know. Then we also have what a catch here. An ideal partner or mate, abundant self-esteem, value. The answer is yes. Marriage and material. Okay, they are skating along, balance, outdoor, date, letting things slide, adaptable, quickly, seamlessly. Okay, so that's skater girl. And we also have the document. We have text, agreement, letters, separation, contract, news, legal papers. So I'm gonna just let you know with this skater girl card, they want you to let this slide. Whatever this is, whatever this issue is, they want you to let this slide. If they don't want you to let it slide, they want to be able to slide. They want to be slick. And not in a negative way. I just think that they want things to just move progressively the way that they want them to. So they're hoping that you just kind of let things slide and move on, because they do think that you're a catch. So they may try to email you, they may try to text you, they may try to get in contact with you. They may have a tendency to do that, you know, just to test the waters and see if you're okay. Or like if you're okay to talk to them. I'm not gonna say they don't care if you're okay, but I just think that they're more interested in what they can get out of you than they are like really healing and like working on this connection. Why do they want you back? Because you their baby. With the Lovers, they love you. Do I think it's let me just call a spade a spade. There is love here. This person just doesn't know what healthy love looks like. That's just what it is. That's it. They simply just don't know what it looks like, but they do love you. There is some love here. They may feel like you're their soulmate. They may feel like you're the only person that has ever understood them. They may genuinely have these positive feelings, but they really don't know. And then with this Ace of Swords, you have walked into your purpose and your value. They can see it. You can see it. Everyone can see it. And they're not able to they're understanding that they're not able to fool you anymore. And which makes you all the more attractive, because they can't like get into your head. Why do they want this person? Why do they want them? They want a chance to turn back the hands of time. I don't know why, is what I've seen. Wheel of Fortune. They want another chance. They want to try it again. I feel like they feel like you all had just a bout of bad luck and they want to try again, but it's too much pain here. Honestly, it's too much pain. It's too many fights. It's too much defense. There's a lack of trust. And not being able to have something just makes someone want it more, to be quite frank. You're on to new things. You're creating new things. You're trying to make some money for yourself. Maybe they feel like that's something that they can do with you. You know what I mean? But it's dead. It's dead and gone, okay? We're going to use this jar to see if we can find some names, some letters. Who is this person that's into you? Who wants you? Who wants pile number 4B? Okay, we got B here. We got P, and this could be their last name or their first name. Okay, we got J. It's always J. Who wants pile number 4? And D. You got D here too. Okay? But that's all I'm seeing for you, pile number 4. Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye. Hey, pile number 5, welcome to your reading. We're going to find out who wants you, why do they want you, and why haven't they said anything yet. So let's go ahead and hop right in. Definitely could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Does not matter. It could be in their chart. Maybe not. Maybe this is just the energy that they give off. Okay. This person also could have a very jealous tendency with Oba here. I do think that you know this person. You may have dated. For some of you that you've dated, some of you have not. But they do have a very, very jealous nature. This is a more feminine pile, so this may be for more of my masculines, but they may have kind of done little petty things to kind of get under your skin. They have a lot of pride. They may be, for some reason I'm hearing that they may have been very forward because they felt like you should have just been very attracted to them. Or like you should be very attracted to them. But they may honestly just be very attractive. They have that Oba, with Oba and Oshun here. It lets me know that they're very attractive people. They be very pretty, very, very sweet, very, very gentle. Like have a very calming, nurturing, sensual energy to themselves. But I do think this person has struggled with jealousy before. Now this could be an ex, but this could be someone that you dated or like entertained, and they kind of just like took it to that next level. They want a lot of attention, so they may ask a lot for your attention. They may, kind of push for it a lot. Again, very, very forward. I feel like you guys may have, may have met this person in some sort of like networking event or like a social occasion where you were like making money or like, creating something together. Like I feel like you may have met them in a very structured environment. I don't think it was romantic at first, at least not starting out. And then with the fairies and sylphs card in reverse, now we're talking about like lost illusions. I feel like they may have taken something you said or did out of context and like really went there. Like I'm picturing how sometimes people can fantasize about a person and create all of these characteristics for them that really don't exist because they don't know them, but like they've created this person up in their mind because of what they want to see. And I think that that's kind of what this person did with you. Something happened, you guys started doing something and it just never bared any fruit, and they have an issue with that. Like a lot of it's in their head, and it's kind of cute. It's a little charming. They have like a honest crush on you. But I don't think they've ever gotten the opportunity. This person is still kind of searching for who they are and what they are, and I think they try to find it in this situation with you. I don't know, they may be very contradictory, but let me clarify that. Why is the outcast here? Who's this person that wants pile number 5? Why is the outcast here? Thank you. For some reason, this person, I feel like they can't make up their mind. It's very interesting that they can't make up their mind. With this 2 of Earth, the outcast signifies that as well. So does the 3 of Air. For some reason, this person goes back and forth. I don't know if they go back and forth between you and another person, or go back and forth in between like what they say to you and what they don't say to you. But I feel like that's the kind of case, and that kind of probably, if it doesn't cause conflict, it causes confusion for sure. There's something going on there. They're not really direct. You probably don't even really know if they really like you, and if you do know that they really like you, again, they come on super, super strong, and then they may pull back. Something going on there that's very confusing, and I think it's all an effort to get your attention. So let's see. So let's see why they have not said anything yet. Okay, so we have looking closely, observing, nitpicking, creeping, situation magnifying, things getting rectified, and focus. They look at your social media a lot. They kind of low-key stalk you. Always in your business, always kind of looking at what you're doing and who you're with and why. It's interesting. Cool with whatever. Being chill, trusting the process, making decisions, living in the now, casual or no commitment. They kind of pass it off like they're okay with not dealing with you in a certain romantic way. They are not happy about that. They want more out of this connection. Like they play it cool. They really do, but I don't think they're cool. And then we also have girl with the popcorn. Going out, excess, escapism, little regard for consequence, creating a mess, not paying attention. Okay. Maybe they feel like you're not paying attention to them. For some of you, I feel very strongly that you have dabbled with this person. So whether that's texting, calling, other things, you've dabbled with this person, but you have never taken it to that next level, and that's kind of brought this confusion on. But let's see why they want you, okay? So they want you because you are the star. Beautiful energy, very hopeful. The star card is obviously a card of hope, but I'm going to take it an extra step further just to say that, like, they kind of feel like you're the one. You're kind of the one that's going to quench their thirst. And something about these stars here, like, they're really focused in on you for certain qualities that you have and that they want in their life. But I feel like there's a bunch of stars. So either you have a bunch of stars or they have a bunch of stars, but whatever the case may be, like they just see you as like the one and only. Maybe there is even a little bit of mystery here of like not knowing more about you and wanting to know more about you. The King of Wands comes here. For some reason, I really do feel like I'm talking to a male. This is a female character and I'm talking to a male, but I feel like you may just be very forthcoming. You're very forward. Like, you're very manly. I feel you're very direct. You're kind of sexy. You're interesting, if nothing else. Like, they really want your energy. Even if you aren't necessarily a masculine person, I just feel like you have a lot of like masculine qualities. I know that sounds so negative, but it's not. If you're a woman watching this, I just think you're a go-getter. You easily stand on your 2 feet by yourself. You're very expressive. You're very beautiful. And there's something with this nakedness here. You may have a very sexy body. You have a tendency to show it off. People want more of that. I feel like you may be very strong. I don't know why that's coming up, but you may like be very physically strong, like fit, I feel like is a thing. Why is this person attracted to them? Page came out. 3 of Wands came out. Justice came out. You got options. You may have a very high moral compass. You may be really going places with your life. And they just want to be a part of that. They almost don't like not being number one because I feel like they like the competition. They like to compete for some reason. I don't know who that's for, but child, that's for you. I just heard time has stopped. So I feel like they just, you know how like you meet someone and like you know, people say time stopped or like they stopped me in my tracks. I feel like that's kind of what you did for them. I feel like they're still in that initial phase of like, I don't know you and I'm attracted to you and I want to know more. And I think that's really what's holding us together. So let's find out a letter, see what their name may start with. Who is attracted to pile number 5? Who is this person in pile number 5? It's attracted to. Ooh, child, we got C. We have G. We got A. Okay. Who's attracted to pile number 5? Ooh, everybody, okay? There's a lot of letters that just came out. So we got N, we got M. Got P, Z, S, or I. Okay. All right. That could be their first or last name, but that's all I have for you, pile number 5. Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.